Okay, so I'm thinking today about confidence and what makes someone confident. Thinking about my client work, thinking about myself as well, really. Confidence is a bit like happiness. It comes in lots of different shapes and sizes, and I think you can be happy in various places or with various people or in various points of your life. You can consider yourself to be happy, and like that, you can be confident in certain areas of your life, but maybe not feel like you are confident within yourself. So, you might feel confident in your job or in your role as a parent, but not necessarily have that inner confidence. And so, what is that inner confidence about? And I think about this for myself quite a lot because I know that people think that I'm a very confident person. And I think people have probably always thought that I'm quite a confident person. But inside, I haven't always felt like a confident person. And I definitely didn't feel like I definitely wasn't a confident teenager. And I don't really think I was that confident in my 20s, although I definitely talked a good game. And there were things that I was good at, like I was really good at my job and I had good friends, but that inner sense of knowing, I don't think came until much later. And I think to me that's what confidence is about. Confidence is about that kind of that real sense of knowing who you are and being really good with who you are and really feeling very comfortable with who you are. I mean, you probably have an opinion on this, and we could probably talk about, what is confidence and what does it look like in so many different areas. I know I'm a confident mummy because I know I'm a good mummy. Like, I don't, whether or not, maybe this is it, maybe other people wouldn't consider me to be a great mummy, but I consider myself to be a good mummy. And so therefore I have confidence in that. I mean, all of these things are quite subjective. I feel confident in the job that I do. I feel confident in the person that I am. And I think that comes down to I think it comes down to age. I mean, for me, it's definitely come down to age, and it's definitely come down to situation and circumstance. Like when I met Dave, my husband, 13, nearly 14 years ago now. I mean, obviously, that was a long time ago, and we all changed so much. We all changed from our mid 20s to our 40s, like, of course. But having grown as a person and had so many opportunities along the way to kind of practice personal development, and teach myself new things, but also to to have somebody who loves you unconditionally and has always got your back and supports you and and encourages you to grow and develop is something quite priceless. And I don't say that to brag. I say that because I think when it comes down to having that self confidence, that self assurance, that self esteem, it is about how you feel about yourself. And, does it, like, how much of that is what other people think of you? Not like lots of people, but like whether or not you've got one or two or three people who really, really believe in you and really love you in spite of any of your flaws or your mistakes. And so when I work with my clients and I think about how they feel about themselves and I work with them on their self confidence, a lot of that comes from early stories. A lot of them have got similar, not necessarily similar experiences, but similar examples of feeling like when they were growing up something was lacking. And I talk a lot about self worth, and I talk a lot about self esteem and self confidence and happiness, and all these things massively overlap each other. And so part of the work that I do, I think so well, I think quite confidently I do so well, is helping them to identify and to grow that self-confidence, because that's something that I believe is really important. Like confidence, like happiness, is something that everybody should have the right to have as just like a basic, like it's basic that you should be happy, and it's basic that you should have confidence. And if you haven't got either of those things, then you need to be asking yourself why not, because that's not a privilege, that's just a basic human need. So yeah, it's not something that everybody has. It's something that we all have to work for. We all have to work towards. Some people get it quite easy, and some people have to work a bit harder for it. But everybody has the right to have it, and you absolutely have the right to have it too. So yeah, that's just my little thought of the day on confidence, and how it's different for everybody, but how everybody deserves to have it.